Alright, state your name.
Oh, I am Jonathan Gould.
Cool. Welcome to the show. What brings you here today?
You asked me to be here like a couple hours ago. About 5 hours ago. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened?
That is yeah. Let's see. At like noon, you said, "Do you have time today to record an episode?" So that was why I'm here, because you asked me to be here.
That's not what it says. What it says here is that you were like begging to be on the show.
No, because you see, you actually DM'd me and asked me if I could do an episode, which is like what I just read, So that was actually like you.
Well, so Weezer is
taking out my time. I love
Weezer. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Weezer. Let's talk a little bit about
Weezer. Right. Yeah. It's a band, 4 members, which is pretty cool because they could have 3, but they don't.
I feel like 4 is a good number. It wouldn't be the same with 3
because like they would have to reorient like a lot of their album covers.
That's true. But the album covers they're just colors. So I mean, I guess if they change to 3 now, it would be weird.
If they were gonna have one member leave the band, what would you want it to be?
Probably Patrick Wilson.
The drummer?
I think the drums are bad. I dislike drum players in general, actually, all of them. So yeah.
This is actually very similar because like last episode we actually talked about like a hypothetical situation. What if you were talking to a drummer?
Oh, I think I would probably pull out my pepper spray, followed by my pocket knife.
Which you carry around at like all times?
Everywhere.
So if I were to say somehow run into you,
yeah,
should I be worried?
I mean, well, I would.
But because I'm not a drummer, but like in general,
I tend to avoid you. So
you tend to
avoid you. I don't like being around you. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. If I were to run into you,
you would just like not like interact.
Yeah. No, I don't acknowledge your presence. I really don't think you're real. Anyway, but.
Well, I have with me.
What's the next question?
Yeah. We'll just move on.
Next one.
Right. Okay. I have with me a bag of Boulder Canyon avocado oil, classic sea salt kettle style potato chips. What do you think about that title?
That was very long. Say it again.
Established in 1994, I am eating a bag of Boulder Canyon cut, non-GMO project verified avocado oil, classic sea salt kettle style potato chips.
Sorry, just one more time.
So established in 1994.
All right.
Boulder Canyon classic cut, canyon cut, best if used by October 17th, 2021. Avocado oil, classic sea salt, kettle style potato chips.
Sorry, I had to step out for a second. Can you repeat it?
You getting this? Like, write this down if you need to.
Yes,
like,
okay. All right.
Okay. Boulder Canyon cut. Wait, established 1994 canyon cut. Avocado oil, classic sea salt, kettle style potato chips.
All right, let me just make sure I got this right.
Okay.
All right. Is that's what you said, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Just glad we're on the same page. What about them?
What do you think about them?
They sound alright. They don't like avocado stuff or chips. I also don't like canyons, but they sound alright. So
Well, so I have that we're supposed to like talk for like 20 minutes about potato chips and like what your favorite kinds are.
oh, that's interesting.
Because you said that you liked them. Like that was the
When?
one thing you specifically said you liked.
I don't remember saying that. I actually don't think you asked that at all.
Fuck. Wait, we're playing a game. Okay. All right. This is the fun part. This is
I
what we've
games.
been
I
waiting
play a
for.
lot of games. I'm a gamer, some might say.
Yeah. They said you were a gamer, so I actually made a game for you.
Well, man, I love games.
You're in the jungle. You're just alone. You've got one friend, so I guess you're not alone. You got one other person with you. Your
Right.
helicopter has crashed, and you got like there's no way it's moving back up again, right? You're like stuck there.
Yeah.
Friend is like out. They're asleep. What do you do?
Well, I'd probably pull out my phone and like call for help, like 911 or something.
Okay. So you pull out your
Yeah.
phone. Now I'm gonna be like what are they called? Like the dispatcher. Hello, you've reached police people.
Yeah. That was the goal.
What's the dealio?
Yeah, I'm like in the jungle somewhere. Helicopter crashed. I don't know. My flight route was like planned and reported to air traffic control. So
No, you're making this shit up. I don't
it's
believe
hard to
it.
find me. Just like come find me. You know,
I don't believe
I have
it.
like the registration number of the helicopter. Technically, should have a radar transmitter in it. So you should be able to just find me pretty easily.
Okay, but we're kind of like busy.
Nah, I can wait a little bit. I'm sure there's like some food around. I mean, you can't have how long is the wait list?
12.
Dang. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, see ya.
Okay. Call me back.
No. Bye.
Bye. The wait list is 12?
Yeah, 12. I just have to wait 12 until they get you.
Well, what's 12?
I don't know. Why does that matter? 12,
Because
it's
it
a
could be
small
like
number.
12
Like, there's a lot
hours,
of
days,
there's a lot of really big
weeks.
numbers. Numbers are big. There's big numbers. 12 is not a big number.
Right, it could be like 12, 100 million, thousand, quadrillion.
No. He said 12, not 1,200 million. 1,200 million is a different number than 12.
Well, what about the unit? Like, 12 days is a lot.
That's not that much. 12 is a small number. 12 days is like a week and a half.
Okay, 12 weeks. That's a lot short. I'm sorry. That's a lot longer.
That's like 3 months. That's like 3 months. Not that bad. I'm sure there's like
12 months. You're in the jungle for a year now. You see how you fucked this up?
months. Why would it be 12 months?
Maybe he hasn't heard of what a year is. You know, some people just don't know that stuff. Maybe English is not his first language.
Then why is he a police dispatcher?
Fine. Time for the ad. Okay, we're done with the ad.
I would buy it.
I'm gonna turn the camera around so that you can see. Now take a look at this. It's a box.
The box.
Yeah.
It's a nice box.
Thanks.
Very rectangular.
Do you ever wonder anything about it? About the box?
Is it lacquered or is it just fake wood? That's what I wonder.
That's what you're thinking about? I've given you
Actually,
this
my main question is
mysterious...
what are the dimensions? What are the dimensions? Actually, is really what 9 by 9. Is that about like what 9 inches by 4 or something?
Like a 5 by 1.
All right.
It's like a 5 by 7 box in inches, not centimeters. I don't know. So just to be clear, the only interest you had in this box is like the exterior, like fully just the outside of the box. That's all you care about.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe the inside's like probably like felt or something. That would be kind of cool. The interior, like lining, could be funky to look at, but I don't really care that much. I judge a book solely by its cover. So, but I like Weezer.
You know what? Yeah, that's actually kind of fair. But about the box, like you know what boxes do, right? Like they carry stuff. So usually when you when you see a box, you might wonder, like, what is in it? What do you think is in the box?
Stuff. Probably nothing.
We're still going to talk about the box, because clearly you have a problem with it.
I don't have you're the one who has a problem with my analysis of the box.
I just wonder, because the previous guests that we've had, he wanted to know what the box was, and
you're the one who, look, I was not predisposed to be like curious about this box. I did not know about it until you showed me it after bringing me on the show that you asked me to be on. Seems like you're the one who is imposing this box interest onto me. I don't care. Like 6 sides, made of wood.
Yeah, but the point of one of those sides is that 5 of them are like just regular, and then one of them opens. And look at that. Wow. I'm not showing you what's in here because you can't know. Maybe that piques your curiosity a little bit.
Honestly, if I cared about the contents of like a set of work, then I wouldn't listen to Weezer.
But you don't care.
No, I just think the album covers are kind of cool.
Okay, but what about Hurley?
Colors. You know, the backstory behind Hurley is interesting.
Yeah, he took a picture with the guy,
then he put the picture of the guy by the cover, but named the album after the character the guy was playing. I think that's pretty cool. But I could care less for the music.
Yeah, but it's a stupid picture of him.
That is irrelevant. Pinkerton's a stupid album cover.
Everyone's deal with Pinkerton.
You're the one who likes Pinkerton.
Yeah. Why am I the only one that likes it?
I don't know. I don't really like Gus Porter that much.
You know what? I got another question for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Concerning Weezer, why are you such an ass?
Why am I such an ass?
Yeah. Your opinion's just not. It's not good. It's not.
I think Weezer is great.
You don't like true Weezer, and true Weezer is Pinkerton. And no, I don't.
It's like a shot in the dark. They have one album that has music like that, and it's Pinkerton. Everything else worked for them, and Pinkerton is like it's a standalone because everything else is not good in Pinkerton. Just everything else is Weezer, and then there's Pinkerton, which is by Weezer, but it's not the Weezer style.
That's true Weezer. True Weezer is nothing like Weezer. If I wanted a true Weezer album, what I would be asking for is something that sounded nothing at all like what the band does. I want it to sound like it's from a completely different band. That's how I'll know it's Weezer.
So you like the Teal album?
Do you not?
It's not one of my preferred albums. I like their music that's theirs, not their music that's other people's music.
What do you mean by that? Music that's theirs?
Well, the Teal album is a cover album. It's an album of covers, songs that are other people's albums.
It only has one cover. That's why they call it the Teal album, because the cover is teal.
But like the songs inside of it, are like the covers of other songs. They're copies. They're just songs from other bands Weezer did in their own style, but their own style is just like normal rock, so it just sounds the same.
So you're saying they're like,
except for like the vocals.
They don't feel like Weezer songs. They feel like songs that someone else wrote that then like Weezer did.
That is exactly what they feel like, actually.
You don't have to keep using the metaphor because like I get what you're trying to say, that they sound very different.
No. Okay. Say you wrote a song.
Okay.
Like let's just say you were in a band and you made a song, right? Mm-hmm. Which you wouldn't do because it would be bad, but like in theory, let's say you made a song, like someone else came and took that song and then just made it again.
Okay.
Made the same song, right? That is still your song, but made by them, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So like Weezer did that, but like for a whole album.
Except they wrote the song.
No, like other people did though.
Okay, maybe they got like songwriters.
Took the song from.
Okay, well then who else wrote them? Huh? Who else wrote the songs then?
Name a song on the Teal album.
Okay, Billie Jean.
Michael Jackson wrote that song in 1982.
Okay.
It was released in 1982, but anyway, by Michael Jackson. And then Weezer put it on the Teal album in
But they just took someone else's song.
So
what kind of band does that?
they took the song. Weezer does, because they're so innovative. So they were the ones to do it.
Okay, fine. If you're gonna sit here and try and convince me that Weezer just took a bunch of obscure artists and put their songs in an album, that's fine. I'm just not gonna believe you, and you just have to be okay with that.
That's fine. I won't believe that Pinkerton is good. So,
how'd we get to Weezer? We were talking about a box, which, by the way, you should have interest in. I don't know why you're not interested in this box.
Why should I have interest in it? Give me one good reason to have interest in the box.
It's a fucking box. What more do you want from the box, dude?
I want it to go away. I don't like it.
What's wrong with it?
What's right with it?
It's a box. Fine, it has a keyhole that doesn't work, but that's because I don't know where the key is.
You care so much about what's in the box, then show me. Fine, show me what's in the box. Because it'll get your rocks off or whatever. I don't care. Just show me it at this point, so you can shut up about the fucking box.
The whole point is that no one's allowed to know what's in the box, but everybody's been interested, so I don't have to push them.
So you want me to be interested in the box, so you can purposefully not show me the box?
Is that so much to ask?
Is it the idiot box? Is it
No, it's not that
server?
Stupid fucking server. No, it's just a box.
So let me get this straight. You pulled me onto your talk show.
Sure, if that's what you think happened.
You asked me to be here.
Okay.
So that you could then ask me to be interested in a box that you then want to not show me after wanting me to be interested in it. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Here, because I have no interest in the box.
I just think that what's in the box is really cool, and so by telling you that, hopefully you would think oh man,
it's good too.
This person knows what's in the box. I want to also have that information, but it sucks that I can't.
It's like a tiny box. There can't be anything that's possibly that interesting in there.
I disagree. I think that there are very small things in the world that are very interesting.
No, I think size is pretty much the main factor of importance.
What does that make stuff better or something?
Oh.
Okay, what do you have of big size that's important to you? Or is important to other people?
Show. This isn't my talk show.
Well, I'm asking you. That's the whole point of my job. I'm not even getting paid. I just do this on my own because I'm a fucking nice guy, okay? So answer my question.
I got this really big kazoo. Okay, here, for reference, this is a normal size kazoo, and this is my kazoo.
You see the...
You like it?
Can you do the lick?
Yeah.
That's quality content right there.
Yeah.
Not this James Corden shit I'm seeing.
Love the giant kazoo.
I'm the only blonde talk show host that matters. Other ones can go fuck off.
I love Jimmy Fallon.
I'm not even going to touch that one. No, I'm done. I'm done trying to convince you that you're going to like whatever's in this box. I mean, I know that if you saw what was in the box, you would think it was literally the coolest thing ever. And I'm telling you that because I know. Because I know what it is, and you don't. And you'll never know. This is your one chance to know, and you lost it. So I'm packing up. I'm putting the box away. It's coming out next episode, but you won't be there for that one.
Darn. Fuck. That blows. That I really, don't care. At all.
Alright, well, this is just...
We're about to show, really. I still don't know why I'm here. I like you enough that fine. I'll be honest. Talk show, I got nothing better to do tonight, which isn't really true. But I was like, fine. I'll take a bit of time out of my day. Like, be honest, talk show. Make him a little bit happy. And what do? You berate me for not being interested about about your box. Whatever. Fine.
What a fucking asshole. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Once again, no one's allowed to know what's in the box. That's cool. We already covered that a ton because this little shit
Wow, that's crazy.
thinks he's better than everyone.
Really dumb premise for a talk show.
It's not the premise, it's a gimmick. There's a difference between a premise and a gimmick. One is really stupid.
For sure. And the other is what? The exact opposite of what you're doing?
Okay, I will admit, I kind of walked myself into that.
Yeah, you also walked yourself straight into the hearts of many, many dumpsters.
Alright, that's it. I'm stopping.